Do real men become stepfathers? Really, guys, you want to raise another guy's kid? Well, let's dive into it, shall we? Hello there, my name is Sarah, and welcome to this video with all your friends here from Passport Journey. Are you men ready to discover the beauty of Asian women and the wonders that our world has to offer? If your answer is yes, then you've come to the right place. Now, in this episode, we will talk about how not to become a stepdaddy. You see, modern feminists try to make men feel small for not accepting the seed of another man. So, if you guys are looking for a single mother, then have at it. I'm sure everyone has their own preference. But when it comes to a woman's perspective, single mothers always ask themselves, can I find a sucker to take care of me and my child? Okay guys, ask yourselves this. You meet a very beautiful woman in Thailand or in the Philippines. You start to date her, love is in the air. You both really start to like each other. But then, about 2 weeks later, this girl tells you she has a 9-year-old daughter. So, what do you do, guys? Do what's best for you and move on. Or do you continue dating this girl and accept her child as your own? Remember this, guys. As a man, you need to assert dominance and control in your household. Being a stepfather diminishes your authority because you are not the biological father of the children. They may not respect you or see you as a legitimate figure of authority. Investing emotionally in children that are not biologically yours can be draining. You may not receive the same level of affection or loyalty from them, making your efforts feel thankless. Supporting children financially who are not yours is a significant burden. You're expending resources on someone else's offspring, which could be better utilized to build your own legacy. The relationship between a stepfather and stepchildren can be inherently complicated, especially if this woman's child does not like you. You may face resistance and resentment, making the family dynamics strained and stressful. There is a natural bond between a biological father and his children. As a stepfather, you lack this intrinsic connection, which can make forming a meaningful relationship challenging. The biological father's presence in the children's lives can create ongoing conflict and drama. You're constantly dealing with another man's influence and interference in your household. Society often places unrealistic expectations on stepfathers to seamlessly integrate into the family and act like a biological parent. This pressure can be overwhelming and unfair. The gratification and sense of achievement that comes from raising your own children are unmatched. Stepfathers often miss out on this unique fulfillment. Step-parenting can come with legal complications, especially in the case of divorce or custody battles. Your rights and responsibilities can be murky and fraught with legal challenges. Men may struggle with their identity and role within the family as a stepfather. It's challenging to navigate your place when you're not the primary father figure. Stepchildren may not see you as an authority figure, leading to potential disrespect and defiance. This can undermine your role and efforts within the family. Stepchildren may try to manipulate their biological parents against you, creating tension and conflict within the household. Statistics show that second marriages with stepchildren have a higher rate of divorce. The added stress and complications can strain your relationship with your partner. Stepfathers may experience insecurity and jealousy, especially if the children have a strong bond with their biological father. This can negatively impact your mental health and relationship stability. As a stepfather, you may have limited autonomy and decision-making power regarding the children. This can be frustrating and diminish your role in the family. You will constantly be compared to the biological father, which can be demoralizing and create an unfair standard to live up to. The emotional toll of trying to bond with children who may not reciprocate your efforts can be significant. It's a challenging and often thankless task. There is often a societal stigma associated with being a stepfather. You may face judgment and assumptions about your role and intentions. Your resources, time, and energy are being allocated to children who are not your own, potentially taking away from your own personal goals and ambitions. The future with stepchildren is uncertain. They may choose to distance themselves from you as they grow older, leaving you with a sense of loss and disconnection. Establishing boundaries and limits with stepchildren can be challenging. You need to find a balance between being an authority figure and respecting their existing relationships. The emotional labor involved in being a stepfather is immense. You're constantly navigating complex emotions and relationships without guaranteed reciprocation. The stress and anxiety of managing a blended family can be overwhelming. You're always trying to keep the peace and maintain harmony, which can take a toll on your mental health. Biological instincts often drive men to want to raise their own offspring. Stepfathering goes against these natural instincts, making it a challenging role to embrace fully. There's a risk of feeling alienated within your own home. You may feel like an outsider in a family that has its own established bonds and dynamics. The time and energy you invest in stepchildren could be used to pursue your own personal growth, career ambitions, or hobbies. The relationships with stepchildren are complex and multifaceted. You're constantly navigating uncharted waters, which can be exhausting. Being a stepfather can impact your personal life and social relationships. The demands of step-parenting can leave little time for your own friends and activities. Some stepfathers may find it hard to emotionally detach from the children if the relationship with the partner ends, leading to further heartache. The high expectations placed on stepfathers can be unrealistic. You're expected to step in and immediately form a bond, which is not always feasible. Being a stepfather involves a lot of compromise and sacrifice. You're constantly putting the needs of the family above your own, which can be draining. The outcomes of step-parenting are unpredictable. You may invest a lot of effort without seeing the desired results or appreciation. Stepfathers often don't receive the recognition they deserve. Your efforts may go unnoticed or unappreciated, leading to feelings of resentment. The role of a stepfather can be confusing. You're not the primary parent, but you're expected to fulfill many of the same responsibilities, which can be challenging to navigate. Opening yourself up to stepchildren makes you emotionally vulnerable. If the relationship doesn't work out, it can leave you feeling hurt and betrayed. There's a natural motivation to provide and protect one's own biological children. Without this inherent drive, stepfathers might find it harder to feel motivated to invest deeply in stepchildren. Building trust with stepchildren can be an uphill battle. They may have been hurt or feel abandoned by their biological parent, and this can manifest as distrust towards you, making it difficult to establish a strong bond. Your influence over stepchildren may be limited, particularly if their biological parent and other external influences contradict your values and principles. This can lead to a constant battle for alignment within the household. Being a stepfather requires balancing the needs and desires of your partner, the stepchildren, and yourself. This balancing act is delicate and often leaves you feeling like you're walking a tightrope, trying to please everyone without losing your sense of self. The constant effort to integrate into a new family, gain acceptance, and manage complex relationships can lead to emotional burnout. This can affect not only your mental health, but also your physical well-being. If you are new here, you enjoy my content, and I've given you some value. All I ask is please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for our newest videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time, this is Sarah from Passport Journey saying, I wish you happy trails, safe travels, and good luck if you choose to be a stepdaddy.